Dear learners, welcome you all to this video of Unit 5 of the course 19AY 710 Quantitative Ability 1 Part 2. So you must have already gone through Part 1 which included the questions based out of algebra. So Part 2 is the questions based out of ages. So let's get into this video to know more about it. The major points to remember when it comes to ages is, so I have jotted it down one by one. An individual's age after n years will be x plus n years old, and their age before n years will be x minus n years old if the present age is x. For example, I am going to say the present age of A is x years. So when the present age of A is x years, after 5 years A will be x plus 5, and before 5 years A will be x minus 5. This is what the statement means. I repeat, if you assume the present age of A is x years, after 5 years A will be x plus 5 years, and before 5 years A will be x minus 5 years. Point number 2. The age of one person can be considered as px and the age of the second person can be considered as qx if the ages are expressed in the ratio p is to q. For example, when I take the ages of A and B is in the ratio of 3 is to 5, we generally tend to say that the person A is of age 3x and person B is of age 5x. That's what the statement means, nothing different. Okay, so when you take the express the ratio as p is to q, then you will take the first person's age as px and the second person's age as qx. Simple. The third statement is, if a person is currently x years old, they will be x plus n years old in 9 years. Just a reversal of your first statement. So if I take the person of, a person is currently x years old, they will be x plus 5 years old in a period of 5 years. In the next 5 years, that's what it means. A person is currently x years old, then 1 by n of their age will be x by n years. So you apply all these 4 statements in all the questions to have a easy workout. Then it is all about your arithmetics, nothing, simple. So the first question is here, the age of A, B and C together is 5 years. So I'll take A plus B plus C is 185 years. B is twice as old as A. So B is equal to 2A and C is 17 years old. So C is equal to 17 plus A, 17 years older than A. So I am going to apply point number 1 and point number 2 or equation 1, equation 2 in the main equation. So in the place of A we will just take A only, and in the place of B we will take 2A. In the place of C we will take 17 plus A. So this is equal to 185. And then it is your normal question. So 4A should be equal to 185 minus 17, which is, so A should be equal to 4A is equal to 168. So A will be equal to 168 divided by 4, that gives you 42. So the present age of A is 42 years. So which is option A. Next question. The ratio between the present ages of Ram and Rakesh is 6 is to 11. 4 years ago, the ratio of their ages is 1 is to 2. So I'm going to take the present age of Ram as 6x and the present age of Rakesh as 11x. So 4 years ago, Ram should have been 6x minus 4 and Rakesh should have been 11x minus 4. So this is equal to 1 by 2. See, this doesn't mean that 6x minus 4 equal to 1 and 11x minus 4 equal to 2. So it is like 6x minus 4 is in whatever proportion to 11x minus 4, same is the case with 1 is to 2. So you will equate that and cross multiply. So 12x minus 8 should be equal to 11x minus 4. So x will be equal to 4. So if x is equal to 4, what are we supposed to find? Rakesh's age after 5 years. So Rakesh's present age is 11x, which is 44, and after 5 years it's 44 plus 5, and that's 49. So Rakesh after 5 years is 49 years old, and that's option B. The next question. The ratio of the ages of 3 girls is 5 is to 8 is to 10. 6 years ago, the sum of their ages. Okay, the sum of their ages is 28 6 years ago. Okay, so find their present ages. So two options. Either you can go from the option as such because you have 5, 8 and 10. So you have to look at the ages of 3 people who are in proportion with the same numbers given. Okay, so 5 is if you could see the option, you can easily rule out option B because 12 is in no proportion with 5. And then we have 10, 16, 20, 10, 14 and 18. 14 and 18 is no way proportion with 8 and 10, so I can rule out that also. And 12 and 16 are also in no way proportion with 8 and 10, so I'll rule out that as well. So I'll end up saying 10, 16 and 20. But this alone is not enough. In case if you have all the three numbers proportional with the numbers given, you also have to know the conventional method. And the conventional method is, I'm going to take the ages of three girls as 5x, 8x and 10x, and 6 years ago, so minus 6 years. So 6 years ago, all three of them would be 5x minus 6, 8x minus 6 and 10x minus 6, and the sum of their ages is 28. So simple, you equate this equation, 18 and 5, 20, yeah, 23x should be equal to 28 plus 18, which is 46. Okay, so 46, the value of x will be equal to 2. So if x is equal to 2, 5x is 10, 8x is 16 and 10x is 20. So naturally option A is your answer. So the next question, a person's present age is 2/5 of the age of his mother. So I'm going to take the person's age as P will be equal to 2 by 5 of M, and after 8 years P's age will be P plus 8 and M's age will be M plus 8. After 8 years he will be 1/2 of the age of his mother. So 1/2 of this. And what is, how old is the mother at present? So M is what you need to find. So since we are supposed to find M, we can take the P value of P as 2 by 5 M. So I'll take 2 by 5 M plus 8 will be equal to nothing. See, in the place of P, I'm just substituting 2 by 5 M. That's it. Will be equal to 1 by 2 or M by 2 plus 8 by 2 is 4. So we can bring this 4 to the side. So 8 minus 4 gives you 4, and M by 2 minus 2M by 5. So taking 10 as your, so this is 5M minus 4M, that's equal to 4. Now that is equal to 4. So I'll put it over here. M will be equal to 10 into 4, which is 40. So the present age of a mother's present age is 40 years, and that's option D. The next question, the sum of the ages of A and B is 42 years. So we might as well can take A plus B equal to 42. 3 years back, A minus 3, age of A is 5 times the age of B, B minus 3 indeed. Find the difference. So we can take A will be equal to 5B minus 15 plus 3. Okay, minus 15 plus 3. So which is equal to 5B, 3 minus 3 minus 12. So A is this, so in the place of A I'll take 5B, I'm substituting the value of A. See, we got to know that A is 5B minus 12, so I'm substituting this in this equation. So in the place of A, 5B minus 12 plus B equal to 42. So this effort is to find the value of B, nothing else. 5B plus B is 6B. This is 42. Sorry, I have a problem with the pen. So 5B plus B, 6B. 6B should be equal to 42 plus 12. That's 454. So the value of B is 9. So if you get the value of B as 9, what am I supposed to find? I can find 45 minus 12. So A minus B is what I need to find. So I'll take it here. A plus B is 42. We got B as 9. So the value of A. So A should be equal to 42 minus 9, and that's 33. Okay, so all we need to find is A minus B, that is 33 minus 9, and that should give you 4. Okay, so this should be your answer. Option C as your answer choice. That is option C as your answer choice, 24 years. Let's go to the next. A tells B, when I was half of your present age, you were 1/4 of my present age. So I am going to take A's present age. See, listen carefully. A's present age as just A, and A is 36. B's present age is just B, and A's past age is A past, and B's past age as B past. So let's put the equation into form. when I was half of your present, when I was half of your percentage, you were 1/4 of my percentage. So if we can put it in the equation form, and I was half of your percentage, so I'll take A past should be equal to half of B, and B past is nothing else but 1/4 of A. So this is what the statement says. And I was half of your present age, you were 1/4 of my percentage. And as we know that the difference between their percentages should be equal to the difference between their past ages. So A minus B should also be equal to A past minus B past. So if we take it in that form, A is 36, 36 minus B should be equal to A past, which is B by 2 minus 1 by 4 of A. A is 36, so 36 by 4 gives me 9. So I have all got in the form of B, so I can find what B is. So let me take it to the other side. 36 plus 9 gives us 45, will be equal to B by 2 plus B, which is 3B by 2. Okay, so this is 15 times and the value of B is 30. So B's present age is 30 years. What are we supposed to find? That's the question. B's present age is what we need to find, and that gives us, option A, which is 30. 30 is your answer. Next question. What is Kishore's present age if after 30 years his age will be 15 times of his age 15 years back? So let's take Kishore's present age as K. After 30 years, Kishore's age will be K plus 30. And 15 years back, Kishore's age will be K minus 15. So now if you put everything in the equation, if after 30 years of his age, so K plus 30 will be 15 times the age 15 years back, K minus 15. So you can find what the value of K is, and that's Kishore's present age. So let's try to find K plus 30 should be equal to 15K minus 15 square. Let's put it as 15 square. So I'll bring this K this side. 15K minus K gives us 14K. 14K should be equal to 30, 30 plus 15 square. Okay, so or I can take this as 2 into 15, just the different type. So 15 I'll take 2 plus 15 gives me 17. So this is equal to 14 into K. So the value of K is 15 into 17 divided by 40. So when I calculated this, I got 18.2 years. You can also calculate and revert if you have a different answer. Let's go for the next question. So the next question is here. The age of the father 3 years ago was 7 times the age of his son. So if we have to take the father's age as F, father's age 3 years ago, okay, so that is going to be F minus 3, was 7 times the age of his son. So age of his son also 3 years ago, so S minus 3. This is equation 1. At present, father's age is 5 times that of his son. So you can put this F is equal to 5s in here. So 5s minus 3 will be equal to 7s minus 21. So this can come here 2s. 21 minus 3, that gives you 18. Yes is 9. So son's present age is 9 years. What is the present age of son? 9 years. Okay. Next question. Different methods, different approaches are there. Provided you understand the question, you can solve it even without equations. So the last question for this video is this. My father was 30 years of age when my sister was born. So here it's very, very important. See, my father was 30 years of age when my sister was born. So my father should be 30 years, 30 plus my sister's age. This is the percentage of the father, percentage of the sister. And my mother was 38 years of age when I was born. So mother is 38 years when I was born. Okay, so 38 years when I was born. Then my sister was 6 years of age when my brother was born. So my brother was born plus 6 years, who's 3 years elder to me. So which means I am my brother's age plus 6 years. Plus 3 years. See, easily it is, I mean, it can be interpreted that the difference between my age and my sister age is 3 years. That is, my sister is 3 years elder to me. What is the age of my father and mother when I was born? When I was born. See, when I was born, naturally, I was born in sense the age of I becomes 0. Okay, for I have interpreted I. So my mother should be 38. When I was born, my mother is 38 years old. So father and mother, naturally the second number is going to be my mother's age, and the only option that I have 38 years is this, so I fixed this as my answer. But this alone is not enough. Say damn sure 38 years is my mother's age when I was born, so I choose this. In case if I have two other options with 38 years as my mother's choice, I have to confirm my father's age as well. So to confirm my father's age, I need to find, I mean, I have to relate certain other certain other details. See, my brother was born, my father is, I mean, if I'm not wrong, see here, my brother was born. The difference between my sister's age and my brother's age is 6 years. So when my brother was born, okay, my father should have been 30 plus 6, 36 years. I hope this is clear. Okay, this is when my brother was born. When my brother was born, my father is 36 years old, because my sister and brother has an age difference of 6 years. So when my sister was born, my father is 30 years. So naturally my father should have been 36 years when my brother was born. And the difference between my age and my brother's age is 3 years. I am 3 years elder to him. So my father should have been, I mean, my father's age when I was born should have been 36 plus 3 years, which is 39 years. And that's a clear evidence that says option A as my answer. So you can interpret with these values. Try to solve the questions by yourself again and see, and you can take more questions from a lot of websites available. Practice questions which is being given and revert if you have any doubts. Thank you.